Heide Museum of Modern Art. Heide Museum of Modern Art is a well-known facility recognised nationwide for proving an influential art experience. It has welcomed many famous artists and is rich with equally famous artworks and surroundings. Each piece of the museum has meaning and history. This tour will welcome you to a world where art isn't just a subject, but a learning experience that can come alive, tell a story, and can be interpreted in many different ways. Before exploring the works of the many famous artists of Heide, we must look at the history of the museum, as this has an impact on the artwork itself and provides an understanding of where it all began. Heide 1. In the beginning. Heide was created by a married couple by the names of John and Sunday Reed. They met in 1930 and were married in 1932. 2 years on, they bought a property near the suburb of Heidelberg and appropriately named it Heide. The Reeds welcomed selected creative artists into their home whilst living there. Their home provided collective inspiration to create masterpieces anywhere that range from anywhere from paintings, sculptures to poems or garden designs. One of the most famous artists to visit was Sidney Nolan, who painted 26 of his 27 Ned Kelly paintings in the dining room of the house. This was the first of 3 museums which began the interest of artists and their artworks. Some of the famous artists in this museum today are Albert Tucker and currently housed the exhibition of Mercer. Heide 2. The museum grows. David McGlashan was enlisted to help the expansion of the property by creating a second Heide. He is a well-known architect and many people visit the Heide Museum just to see his architectural design in the building. Upon visiting the museum, it becomes clear that anyone could get lost in and enjoy every last passage of this interwoven building thanks to McGlashan's architecture. This building was created in 1963 and was the last museum created by the Reeds, as they both died 10 days apart in the 1980s. Broken-hearted by the loss of her husband to illness, Sunday committed suicide 10 days after his death. Currently, the museum houses works from Joe Hester, Edwin Tanner, Wendy Paramore, James Gleason, John Olson, Albert Tucker, and Sidney Nolan. Heide 3. And grows. After the deaths of both Reeds, the museums lived on and needed to be expanded. In 1993, the third Heide was opened to the public and housed more famous works from local and well-known artists. The museum housed more artworks from Sidney Meyer, Ian Potter, and most importantly is currently housing multiple pieces from Albert Tucker. These famous pieces are part of the Image of Modern Evil exhibition, which was donated by Tucker's wife after his death. Please enjoy some more images of the environmental art that was created for Heide. Please explore further my website on the Heide Museum.